What up, what up, what up, Mac Heads? What's up, YouTube? Yeah, I know. I'm up in here by myself. It's all good. I'm going to talk to myself if I had to. You feel me? Yeah, I wanted to come on a little early today since I was up. And it's the last day of the month. So I want to make sure I get it in before midnight on the East Coast. You know what I mean? See, Carrera, gonna miss you. January was good to you. King MK, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, y'all? What's going on, man? Babyface. Now, I thought about you before I went live. I said, Babyface gonna miss tonight because Cuz don't come into the house until 11 o'clock at night. JR from the Bay, what's up with you, man? What's up, y'all? Oh, man, I'm out of breath. Damn. I'm all out of shape. All I did was turn the light on you. What's up, though, y'all? Probably don't have no energy because I didn't really eat today. Yeah, Babyface, somebody got at me on Instagram, right? And he like, I got a homie, he in the 60s. He's from Wasvadio Great. So that threw me off already. He's from Wasvadio Great. It's a difference. Grape Street Watts, Crib, right? And he said he know you, but he lost touch with you. I didn't recognize the name. So I'm like, hold on. So I hit the homie Tiata. Tiata's trying to find out who dude is. Because I'm like, man, I don't just want to be talking to anybody, especially if somebody say they know me, but I don't know them. Because a lot of dudes, and I'm not saying this is the case, but I'm trying to shield myself. A lot of dudes be wanting to talk to me, man. They ain't talking about nothing. Oh, they the homies, though? All right. So, see, I thought everybody switched over. You know what I mean? Because this is supposed to be a black dude. So I thought everybody switched over. I don't know. But anyway, the homie don't know him. So, he don't know him by his real name. So he's going to try to find out for me. And I'll go from there. But dudes be wanting to talk to me, man. They don't want nothing. Then they be trying to give me their vision. Like, how you going to change Cadillac videos to your videos? Like, I never understood that. How people think they can come and change what I started after all these years. Now, you can come and take it to another level, but you can't come over here and inflict your ideas on me. That just don't work. You know what I mean? If I'm going to do bad, I'm going to do bad by myself. I'm not going to let somebody else steer me into doing bad. You know what I'm saying? But OG Steve, what it do? Casey, what up? What up, Big Kev? In effect, what up, Holmes? Jovan Carter, what up? What up? What up? What up? I also was watching that video a dude made with the 11 Deuce Hoovers and the South Lows. And okay, if you had me crying when you said y'all broke down the film, absolutely. I'm still here to talk about it though. Oh, that's good. You out the hospital, man. Hopefully moms came home with you. Glad you home, Steve. KB figure out how to log on. No, KB don't know how to log on. But Derek Lewis, what up? So we down to 70 watch hours, y'all. Only 70 watch hours on the sports channel, man. Only 70, man. So we should be up and running. If not by the Super Bowl, we'll be up and running for March Madness for sure. But the goal was really baseball. Kwame Red, what up? What's up, kid? Hopefully everything all right. We drop our first episode tomorrow. That's what's up, man. I hope it's successful for you. Because you got a lot of clowns on the internet, man. But anyway, so I was watching that Hoover South Lows video. And I sent it to one of my partners from South Lows. And he said some of it was accurate, but the beginnings was not accurate. And it's just interesting. My point being, no matter who you are or where you're from, you tell your story, there's always going to be somebody on the other side of that story that doesn't agree with your story. You're either going to miss some things or you're going to get some things wrong. OG Lil Blackjack in the building. Blackjack, what up with it? Nessa Jones, what up with it? Brick City, what up? Yeah, and I started to double stream this, but you have to have the premium program to double stream. And I'm not on premium no more. But that would have been cool if I could have double streamed. Red, I need a purple rag cup, homie. Hey, Corporal Red, Babyface need a purple rag cup. I know you can make it happen, man. Make it happen for him, man. Does your homegirl have a website yet or anything? Nessa Jones. Nessa Jones. What it do with Nessa? I got you. A relative doesn't better than the one we got. So can get you another one too, kid. Man, you know that ain't right. You got a relative that can do better than your homegirl. So you gonna trump your homegirl and give all the business to your relative. They say blood is thicker than water. That's right. That's right. I mean, like I told you, Paquan Red, I don't drink coffee, but I'll use it for some decoration. You know what I mean? I'll use it for some decoration. I don't even know where it's at right now, but I see it all the time. I just don't know where I put it. Probably behind all this junk behind the computer. Oh, it might be in my cabinet. All right, that's cool. That's cool. Babyface, you got a real one trying to holler at you, homeboy. He want to know if you got an IG, homie. SA Gang. What's up, SA Gang? Debo. Kev, do you know Lil Spanky from East Coast Harlem? East Coast Harlem. You mean like New York Harlem's? SA Gang, homie, Sons of Samoa. Who do you have in the Super Bowl? Man, I don't know why y'all always ask me repeat questions. That lets me know you haven't been tuned in to the sports channel or this channel. But I'm not going to mention it on this channel. We could go over to the sports channel if you want to talk sports. Red, I'm going to DM you, homie. Babyface, man, you got a Nessa Jones trying to holler at you and you want to holler at Paquama Red, man. See, you ain't no player, homie. You be over here faking and shit. She said, I'm good, babyface. She want to rub that babyface. Nessa, what's up with you? Brick City. Come on, man. We ain't gonna come over here and do that today. The other channel needs 70 watch hours. We could go over there and talk sports. But over here, we talking to the ladies tonight. What's up, ladies? What kind of men do you ladies like? Nah, homie from East Coast Crip out in Compton. Well, what Harlem got to do with it? I'm completely lost. Nah, I don't think I do, though. Babyface like BBWs like me. Kev, I follow her IG. You don't know what you know I don't know what I'm talking about. I just be messy, trying to see somebody on here get married. That's what I'm saying. What's up with the lady? What's up, ladies? What type of men do y'all like? Like, do they have to be a certain height, have a certain beard or haircut or mustache? Do you like men that like to do hard labor? Men that bow down to his woman? What? Talk to me, women. They type his babyface. I'm gonna leave it at that then. Babyface is the ladies type. And I'm gonna just leave it right there, man. I try my best to include the ladies, and they don't like to participate. Now I start talking about women, they get mad, they shake their head, and they don't show up no more. Like, damn, I can't win with the ladies, man. Oh, yes, it's ladies' night, and the feel is right. Yeah, man, talk to me, Casey. Cute. I think Cutes want to come on, but I don't know if Cutes want to talk to the ladies. Oh, ladies don't want to talk anyway. So good night for Cutes then. Where's Shaniqua at? Shaniqua will talk to us. Stream yard.com. I was also thinking about all the people that passed, man, that been on my channel. And prayers up for Batman. OG Batman is not doing too well. He's in the hospital. So your prayers are needed for him. I wish he would have gave us an interview, though. DWJC W3 UJ79. Oh, let's see. I just woke up. What's up, Shaniqua? There go my girl right there. What up, Fitz? Michelle? What DJ say? I know DJ said some pimpish. He said some pimp-ish, didn't he? I don't even see DJ. DJ, we only need 70 more watch hours now, homie. We almost there, homie. Let's see. We almost there. Okay, Casey. Good looking out, Casey. Vanessa, good looking out. I got one problem. Why this thing ain't working? Why isn't this thing working? Or is it working? It might be working. Huh? Oh, man. Fuck! I give up. This thing would not let me queue up another song, so I give up. What's up, Cutes?
What's up, Brother Kid? What's up, Mac Kids and Maniacs? How's your Fridays going?
Oh, man, they chilling with us. I guess their Friday must be good. Then. Is Big Skip 60s still out there? I don't know who Big Skip from 60s is, Mike. No idea, my brother. Cutes, you know Big Skip from 60s?
No, I never met Big Skip from 60s.
Yeah, I never heard of that name. I don't know.
I knew a Skip, but he wasn't from the 60s. He He was from another set.
I know Skip from 20s, and
Yeah.
I know another Skip I like. I don't even want to say his name. I mean, his set. I think he was out of like Backstreet or something.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's up, man? I remember on Friday nights, those was the party nights.
Yeah. I was trying to show love to the ladies, but they don't want no love.
Oh, they want love. The ladies want love. They just, they just being picky these days because they've been hurt so much. They don't want to, give all their flowers to the wrong guy.
Is that what it is, cute?
Yeah, they apprehensive. There's a lot of slick guys out there, saying all the right things, but not doing the right thing.
Yeah, it could be like that sometimes.
Yeah, it'll discourage them from opening up.
I feel that.
Yeah, it's all good. I like your LA hat, your little LA sign over there. You in
Yeah,
Vegas,
man.
so LA's a part of you. That's why.
It is for real. It really is, man.
Yeah, I don't see how those rappers or those dudes that came up poor. I don't see how they can't not return and hang out. LA always had a part of me that I always got to return and see the same streets,
Yep.
I got to see Western. I got to see Florence. I got to go up St. Andrews. I just have to see those streets, man. Make a pyramids through the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody broke in Deion Sanders' boy's car, bust his window out, and guess they got his dirty clothes up out of there.
His dirty clothes.
Well, that's usually what you have in your car if you going to school.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe, yeah, that's true. But
Yeah.
maybe not. Who knows?
Ain't no telling.
Is Crystal up in here? Crystal, what's up? What's up, kid, Crystal? Man, this motherfucker here. Oh, we got Tony Moore. I called him and the fool wouldn't answer my call, man.
You ever escape from anywhere, Kev?
Going on.
If you playing music, I can't hear none of it.
Cute.
What up?
You got a playlist for us, man?
A playlist of music?
Yeah, that you be riding to on your hog.
Well, I be jamming most of the old stuff on there.
Of
I
course.
like some. I play some different music. I play Sublime. Sometime I'll play Old Temptations with Ruffin and Kendricks. The original group. I like all of those songs. I play that soundtrack. I'll play.
Cowboy said, "Cutes, what's your workout regimen?"
Well, I can't work out now, homie, because I broke a bone in my hand, so I got a cast on. But prior to that, I would like to work out with free weights. You know, I got weights all over the place. I got weights in the backyard. I got weights in the house. So, you know, in back in the day, all my friends had weights. So, you know, curls, the basic, you know, routine: curls, back arms, bench press, shoulders back, you know, sit ups, uh, forearms, you know, calf raises, shadow boxing, and you know, just trying to eat healthy. No alcohol, no cigarettes, no weed. You know, basically, you know, just and being consistent. You know, at least 4 to 5 days a week. You know, and mainly during the daylight hours, though. When I was a youngster, I could work out at night. You know, get high and want to work out. You
Man,
know.
I didn't even know I was on mute. My bad. My bad.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah.
yeah, I heard you about all that.
Right.
Tony Moore, man. Hopefully your wife is good, man. I knew something was wrong. That's why I called you, man. But
Yeah. I hope your wife get better too.
I really called to see to make sure you wasn't driving through Philadelphia when that jet came down and crashed, man. So you didn't answer the phone. I was like, oh shit. Much love,
Yeah,
K Mac and OGQ. Stay blessed, homies. All right, Michael, stay up.
for sure. Yeah, there's been a lot of airplanes and helicopters falling and wrecking into each other lately.
Man, a lot going on right now, huh? What was the resume when when they took the weights away? Good question.
Well, see, this is being that I was a seasoned criminal and I worked and I had it going on, so I knew that they were going to take the weight. So I moved all the weights that I wanted to use inside of the laundromat, and then I moved them from the laundromat over into my trade area, and then I stashed them there. So I really never was without weights in the whole time I was incarcerated.
We had did the same thing. One of the homies, I think Tom from South Side or KP from Harlem, they stole some dumbbells and took them into what do you call that when you go in the back, auto mechanics and stuff?
Yeah, yeah, back in the trades.
Yeah, in the trades. And
Yeah,
so we had dumbbells, but we also like back in the building if we was on lockdown or something, or even like in the cell living in the hole and in what do you call that reception, you get
yeah,
the plastic bag and put water in it. You use those for curls and stuff.
yeah. We used to do that water. Well, in the LA County Jail back in the early '80s, well, not the '80s, but in the '70s, there were weights in there. You know, in the roof, they give us roof call. And it's when I was in Folsom, uh, in like early '80s, me and Berta Swan, we lived on the fourth tier. So Folsom stayed on lockdown, you know, like shit, 8 months out of a year, basically. So I said, you know what, Bert? I'm tired of this shit, man. Let's bring some iron in the house. So he said, how we gonna get it in? I said, on canteen day, we'll get it in on canteen day. So they would give us these big ass shopping bags, the kind they used to have at the store, and you would just get them and you put your groceries in them. For those of you old enough to remember that. Anyway, I put a 45 in the shopping bag and put some big bags of potato chips over it. And there's a big old long line that goes into the building. So I just got in the line, and the guard checks you, you know, at the entrance gate of building one. Building one, the the roof of building one is 100 feet in the air. It measures 100 feet in the air. So it's a big old building, 5 tiers. We stayed on the fourth tier. So Vert went before me, and he started cracking jokes, talking and shit. And then I just got flagged through. So I just took it up to the fourth tier, had it in the cell. We kept it for about a year before they realized it was in there.
Man, look, these people in the comment section talking all this acid reflex stuff, the waiting room, the hospital, people fighting in wheelchair. You talking about a broke bone. Man, what's going on tonight, y'all? Do we need some Medicare around here or what? Man,
That's crazy.
you never know where the topic gonna go over here, though, man.
Oh, I like reading some of the, what people write. So one time remember when we first started long conversations, man, they were talking about all kind of stuff. I was like, man, are they watching us? No. It's like someone introduces a whole new topic and it goes off on a tangent online inside of the questions and answers. And then some people try to advertise stuff. They start, well, so and so's doing this over here. So they'll give out a shot to someone else's channel, and then they'll get a little debate going with that. They try to push somebody somewhere else. So those are just strategies on some topics.
Right, right.
Because you got a wide base, compared to some people.
Yeah. I don't know though. I think everybody. There goes Sinbad. What up? What up, Sinbad? I know you got some questions for OG. OG Q's, what was your favorite cereal? Man, come on, y'all. Really? What was your favorite cereal, Q's?
What, back in the day?
Yeah,
Shit.
then I'm gonna hit you with a prison meal too.
All right. When I was a kid, my mom would buy us shredded wheat. No one liked it but me. But I would put like a half a box of sugar on it and put it in the milk and let it try to soften up. And it never hardly would soften up. And so it came in these little separate packs. My brothers hated it. The only person liked it was me and my mom. And so I would always tell her, get a box of shredded wheat. And my brother said, man, why you want that nasty shit? Get Cheerios or Tony the Tiger or something. That was the favorite cereal of kids.
Cute.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. You said box. Y'all used to get the little small box of sugar?
We would get that C&H sugar
Yeah.
in that pink and white box.
Yeah, the little box, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
and it's funny, I laughed, I giggled because you mentioned pouring a half a box of sugar. Man, listen, when I tell you this, I am not exaggerating. I pour so much sugar in my cereal that the whole bottom of the bowl be sugar when I be done.
That was the best part. When you get to the bottom, you can drink all the sugar.
Man,
Little kids were crazy.
hey, that was a
Shit.
trip.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I guess I am lucky I don't have diabetes because, man, I was a sugar fool all my
Yeah, I'm
life.
lucky. I don't have it either. I don't have diabetes.
So
I heard
cute.
that's hard on people.
I could guess. I'm gonna put my guess in the comment section.
Mm.
What was your favorite breakfast in prison?
Eggs, bacon. I used to make my own stuff because I worked in the main kitchen and I was the cook in a small kitchen that fed the workers. So, but my favorite breakfast was steak in prison: steak, eggs, hash brown potatoes, pancakes.
Well, you
I would,
had a
I would
big
make that.
one.
I would make that like maybe 3 days a week when this Captain Gatan, a brother named Captain Gatan, would come on, and he got wind of that I was making good breakfasts for the morning crew, and he would come in there and he would turn the keys to the meat room and tell me to get many as pans as we need to feed 40 men. And he would say, he would say, Bill, hook everything up with your crew and we'll be in here to eat, you know. So I'm in there making the food, and now they bringing these workers in, and this is like 3 in the morning, and the workers get there around 5 in the morning, and I got everything ready. And then they just come through, and I put food on their trays. We had a line, you know, and they come through, and I'm feeding everybody, and they were like, "Man, how do you get all of this food?" And I say, Captain Gatan opens everything. He's cool.
Maybe I should have been more specific. What about when you was on the main line and you didn't have access to cooking?
Oh shit, it was so nasty. Folsom had the best food though, but I guess in the morning for breakfast it would be oatmeal, you know, sunny side up eggs, and those they had tater tots back then, the little
You didn't,
bitty ones.
you
So
didn't
that
like
would be the best one.
you didn't like French bread?
They didn't make it that good, so I didn't really like theirs, but
Okay.
they had it too.
All right. All right.
I
That
remember
was
the
my
Panther.
favorite shit.
Yeah.
That little weak sausage patty they give you with that. Cinnamon
Yeah.
rolls will start so many fights with my cousins as a youngster. Potatoes in the morning. So
Yeah.
y'all gotta realize a lot of prison food was very bland. It was very plain. So
They punish us through the food.
yeah,
That's
exactly.
one of the forms of punishment.
Yeah, that's a form of punishment. And then sometimes they put the saltpeter in like your potatoes and your punch. So
Yeah, and they said they did away with that stuff, but they never do away with that stuff.
now when you see that seasoning don't taste like nothing that make you want more, so you know it's saltpeter.
Well, I didn't drink coffee in prison, so because they told me they put it in all the coffee too.
Go Young DJ said your favorite meal was juke balls.
Man, that's when you go to the hole in the county jail and they give you juke balls for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
McCoy Red said his favorite was shit on the shingle.
That was my favorite in East Lake Juvenile Hall.
I never ate shit on the shingle until like my last days in prison because I was so damn hungry. Then I
Yeah.
tasted it. I was like, I was missing out a little bit.
They don't even make it good on the street. I went to a place and they had it, and I said, you know what? It doesn't taste as good as prison. That lady looked at me mad too. She thought I was insulting her, but I was being serious.
Dale
This
Christian
tastes
said,
better.
do something on the Grim Sleeper. That wouldn't be a bad idea, but it wouldn't be firsthand experience because I never ran across it.
No, the grim sleeper wouldn't be on the main line with us.
No, I think he's just saying in the hood, on the
Oh,
streets. But I never
well,
ran
I didn't
across it.
know. I didn't know he was in my neighborhood until
So
Monster
yeah,
said it. I didn't know
yeah,
he lived in the neighborhood.
yeah. Did you hear Trump talking about sending prisoners out the country to serve their time?
Yeah, I'm glad everybody voted for Trump not being political, but this is good because the CCPOA they uh they pretty mad about that.
You say you're glad they voted for
Yeah.
it.
They gonna lose out. There's 33 prisons plus in California that costs a lot to run and a lot to build. So economically speaking, from when they get the money down from Washington to the state, they could not have to spend all that money on California's incarceration, spread it around to other places, private enterprise, and they could build things cheaper. They could hire, you know, the guards that they want to hire that's probably not even in a union. So they could weaken the union that's here.
All right, I don't know how to pronounce this, Q's.
Yeah.
I don't know if he spelled it correctly, but Gribble says what does the border look like in San Ysidro?
No, San Ysidro.
San
Well,
Ysidro.
okay, San Ysidro, that's the party side of Tijuana. So from San Diego, you could go through the border on two sides. So the 905, you go through that side, which is the Otay border. And everything, the last time I'm up that way, everything basically, in the open spaces, they have more security and everything. But, at the end of the day, I mean, it's basically everything is the same. You know, I don't like I don't like how they oppress people and and close the border for people because all of the streets are named after Hispanic people. So it was all there. All of this part of California was theirs anyway. You know.
Hey, Bayou, I'm glad we can deter you from going to prison, man. Prison ain't nothing good, man. We
Yeah.
talk about it like, like it was a camp or some a good time in our life, but trust me, man, you don't want to go to prison.
Yeah,
So
it was
stay
the
out of
most.
prison.
It's it's a miserable existence because you just surviving. You're not living when you in there.
Let me see. Now, James Cash got a question for you, but I'm gonna tell you right now, James Cash, Cuse missed all of the '80s and all of the '90s, bro, and I think he missed all the 20 to 10. But his question is, what was your favorite ride from the 1980s?
The famous riot.
Ride, car.
Oh, I didn't like none of the. I didn't experience none of those cars.
Yeah, he was gone. Cuse did over 30 years, bro. Until the Mexican government sold the territory to the United States.
Well, I think they got cheated out of it.
I don't know who the OG homie Lil Cadillac from Rolling 90s is, bro. I don't have no pictures of him. I don't have no personal experiences with him.
Who's that?
Somebody from 9 said I should do something on the OG homie Lil Cadillac from Rolling 90s.
I don't know that brother.
What was Q's favorite memory of his grandparents or parents as a kid?
Uh, Grandparents used to like to take me to Griffith Park, and we would get on that little miniature train, and they would let me ride those little ponies, and you feel like you in a real race. And they would, hit the little thing, and other ponies come out, you on it, and you racing the other little kids, and they go from one end to the other. So I enjoy doing that on Sundays with my grandparents and with my father and mother. I used to like to go to Lincoln Park. They would take us to Lincoln Park, and we would go out in the paddle boats, and we would feed the ducks. That was fun.
Pacoima Red, what number you got on your jersey, man? Is that a big 60? Don't tell me it's a 50. It looked like a 60 to me. He said, Kelmac, you're going to get me in trouble with my homegirl, man. Blame me. Anytime something go wrong, just blame me. I know dudes that caught burglaries and went to prison, they blame me. I know dudes that lost guns when the police rolled up, they blame me. Everybody always blame me. I know girls who say their husband was cheating because of me. Why is everything my fault, man? Why other grown men and grown women can't think for themselves? Why it always got to be Kelmac's fault? But yeah, Pacoima Red, that's what I was saying, man. That the way you put it out there was like, it's kind of like
So
questionable, homie. But I'm glad you
Pacoima
cleared it.
Red,
Go ahead.
Pacoima Red, you out of the valley. So did you ever know a brother? I don't know how old you are, but did you ever know a brother named Grape 8? Did you ever know a brother named Yak? Did you ever know a brother named they had Big Money? Or did because these were some of the people that I ran into, inside. They were pretty cool brothers. They
Oh,
stood out.
Rock Fresh, that's a low blow right there, man.
Hmm.
He said. Happy Friday, Michelle. How's everything? God is king. Paquan Red, I don't like folks messing with my food. I'm just saying that menu they talking about, I cannot comprehend. Yeah, I used to, man. Ain't nothing nice, man. Everything good, Rob? How are you? How are you? Everybody being nice and polite tonight. We don't have no drama tonight. No dissing each other. No moderators blocking people. Man, that's how I like it over here. Nice and calm.
Yeah, chill. My motorcycle's getting painted.
What color?
They didn't have it for 2 weeks already. I'm repeating the same color, but I'm putting more metallic in the paint. And I'm adding 2 clear coats this time.
Man, you never know, Bayou. You never know when you're going to go to prison, though, man. Anything can happen to send you to prison, man. He said, KM and Q's, I'm not going to the joint. I'm 55, bro. I'm talking about that food menu in prison.
It's the nastiest. It's so right now. Well, they started this a while back. They don't give nothing with a bone in it, and everything is processed. It is awful. It's like eating. You know how tater tots are processed, and there's nothing. There's no raw potatoes. There's nothing with a bone in it. Maybe every blue moon you will get a chicken leg, or you will get something like that with a bone in it. But all us, you think you eating beef, but you eating soy meat, and you eating some shit called tofu, and they put color into it, and you would think that's meat too. But they don't spend a lot of money on the prisoners. They just got to keep them sustained to make them live, and they did a science on the food in there, so they give you just enough to keep you sustained.
Oh, man, your shit too loud, Sinbad.
You got reverb, kid.
That's because Sinbad. You still hear reverb?
What's up,
No.
brother?
What up, homeboy? Derek Lewis, good looking out. I'm looking for a new dog, Q's. What top 3 breeds should I look for?
Okay, so if you got kids, then don't get these. Get the one. If you got kids, get a French bulldog. If you don't, you could get a puppy Malinois, or you could get a Dutch Shepherd, or look for. I like Doberman Pinschers. Everybody's starting to like Boas. That's the South African dog. Or you could get a Cane Corso. Those are Italian Mastiffs. Those are nice. I like white German Shepherds. So they come from the Swiss Alps.
Yeah, Q's is prejudice. He lets his white German Shepherd live in the house with him.
Yeah, because they hurt him. He can fight, but he can't whip no Malinois. Those Malinois are crazy.
Uh, Sinbad, your mic is tripping, man. It's too loud, homie. Maybe wait till you get in a good area. Close all your browsers and sign back in. Maybe that'll help.
All right.
You like bullies? Q's got a bully.
I like the little bullies, but I would rather the
French bulldog.
Yeah.
Born and
They
raised
got
in the
little
valley.
muscles.
He said, Paquan Red said he's born and raised in the valley. But did you know that God Q's asked you about? Skip Townsend, never 100. What? Skip in here? Why you adding Skip? What up, Skip? I guess Skip is in here. Skip, what's
Skip,
up?
how you doing, Skip? Skip grew up around the corner from me.
Yeah, he knew your brothers.
Yeah,
Hey,
they used to go to school with Lil Frank.
I don't see Skip name, man. Skip, I don't see your name, bro. But Q, did I tell you about Batman? Or you heard about Batman?
No.
He real sick, man. He's real sick.
I'm gonna keep Batman in prayer. That was my good buddy right there.
Skip said, I'm never going back to jail or prison. Never. What's up, Kim, Mac, and Q's?
All right, brother Skip. I don't never plan on going back either.
I know a dude, I'm gonna tell this story. I didn't do no story today, but I'm gonna tell this story about a dude. He said he's never, ever going back to prison. He wasn't lying. When they came to get him, it was a wrap.
Yeah.
The number on jersey 56. Man, stop lying. That was 60 on your jersey, man. Quit playing. He said that we got the same last name. That's right, Kwame Red. Q, since you've been home, have you been out of the country or any cruises?
No, I haven't did any traveling since I've been home.
OG Q's in the building. Thanks, KM. They love you, Q's. But
I like the Mac heads and the maniacs because they real. I
yeah,
can feel it.
like word spirit, thanks, man. Twos and fews beat ones and nuns, my brother. I know what never means. Never.
Mm. And a lot of people, I'm an honest type of a person. So I used to hear people talk about redlining. I didn't know what the hell that stuff meant until today. I mean, it's like, okay, so I didn't know what it meant, but now I got a clear understanding of it. And it was like, wow. So my advice to anyone here, get educated on that, what that was all about. And they got some cool, videos about it on on you go right on your phone and look at it. And they could just, break it all the way down and have these videos showing back in the day, of people coming home from the army and whatnot, and what they were entitled to and what they didn't get. And it just explains everything, how these neighborhoods were created. That's why educated people shouldn't be angry at gang members, because it was all created out of that. Everything arose out of that redlining.
Thank you, Michelle. Appreciate you, sweetheart. So I was gonna say this because somebody said, "Cutes, you need to travel. It's a great experience." A lot of
Yeah,
people been wanting
that's
Cutes
true.
to come to Vegas for the meet and greet. Cutes didn't make it the first two times, so hopefully you make it next time.
If I was financially, wonderful, then I would travel. I would go, I would want to go to Oklahoma, Little Rock, Arkansas. I would like to go to the South. I would like to see, how it looked, because some of that stuff haven't changed that much. I would like to see some of the Jim Crow areas. I would like to look at whatever was preserved and, just see, the restrictions of everything, the segregation of it. I would like to get closer to my roots like that. That would
Yeah,
that
yeah,
would be,
ain't nothing wrong with that. You go to Houston, man. I love to hang out with you in Houston. We have fun, guaranteed.
man.
They said come to Atlanta.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Atlanta. I would like to, go black. They say go back. I would like to go to all of those, all of the, we started out there and then we worked our way up here.
Yeah, Carrera. I was telling Tony Moore about that, man. A lot of people don't know that. And even like with that said, people be skipping years. Back when you had them black Indians and stuff, they was up there too. So black people got roots in Altadena that go way back that nobody talks about.
Yeah.
But he said, I'm gonna drive to Missouri. Carrera is gonna drive to Missouri.
I want to ride my motorcycle to Oklahoma.
I'm surprised you haven't.
I will soon. Soon as I get myself together, I want to do it. I just got to have a week vacation or 2 weeks, and then I might just take off. But I got to have everything, organized with the feeding of the dogs and everything. So I got responsibilities where I just can't, be a tramp and just hit the coast, or hit the road. I gotta like, no, I'm tied to stuff that keeps me, coming home.
Hughes, he said he knows Big Money. He did a lot of time in prison and came home.
There you go. Big Money, rest in peace now. I got many stories about Big Money. Big Money really made me, smart, educated me in so many ways. And he rests in peace. But I can honestly say that Big Money was the strongest bench presser in Folsom.
You know,
Big Wine too. You got a brother out of your area named Big Wine too.
a lot of people on the motorcycles, they travel state to state and take pictures by the state line.
All my friends do. They be like,
Yeah,
"Come on,
exactly.
man, we going." They go out of areas I just named.
Yeah, exactly.
I, I know when they get in back, and I meet them up on Market Street. When they all be coming back, they gonna be coming in on this day, and we all be up there waiting to see them all fly back in,
If
roll
you
back.
go if you go to Delaware, I'm curious if anybody recognize
Delaware.
you. Yeah. Of all states, you wouldn't think Delaware would be watching, but they watch.
Yeah,
They know all the Crips and Bloods in LA from these channels, man.
that's cool.
Yeah. My friend Darius from Compton works at Mercedes in Utah. OGQ's your dog caretaker while you're on your trip to Oklahoma. Gotta be fearless.
Yeah. It's not like a lion. You can just throw the meat over the gate. You got to actually be able to go back up in there with them.
Damn.
Man, that dog Peanut sent me the picture of. He
Yeah.
looks just like one of my Malinois. But only thing's different is that one got Brindle stripes.
Louisville,
Peanut's
Kentucky.
dog is Brindle.
Home of Muhammad Ali, right? Monroe, Louisiana, tapping in. What up, Monroe? I've been to Monroe before.
Cool.
That's Frank. That's Frank. Yeah, that's Peanut dog named Frank.
Oh, his name is Frank?
I don't know the other one's name. Frank is the dark one. I don't know the light one's name.
Oh, yeah. Peanut got some good stuff. Okay, so if you saw Peanuts, then my stuff is like Peanuts.
Mm-hmm.
Healthy, strong looking.
Yeah, your dogs are healthy.
Yeah, they healthy, strong, athletic.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit, the melon walls are athletic anyway. You just got to train them.
Yeah, you got to have some type of, obedience coming out of there. You can't just let them go willy nilly all over the place. They get you in trouble.
I've driven to Mississippi. We still own my great granny's 22-acre property. That's what's up.
Yeah, you guys got your richness is in your home, in your property that you own. That you could borrow off of that.
Ask
Seems to be
Houston, he remember
in
Carnation Ice Cream, 76 in Western.
Yeah, man. Me and Chucky put up there. That's where I had the big fight when 77 was messing with Chucky, and I'm a juvenile delinquent, and I'm fighting the cops, and we're out there in front of there fighting, and they take us in to 77, and they let me go. They said I explained to the desk commander what happened, and all them cops went home. So he said, "Let the kid out. Let him out." And they let me out on Broadway, and I walked, got on the bus, and came back home.
Shotty Mac said, Lil S. Mac rode his hog to the East Coast, took flicks by every state sign. Hats off to bro. So did Big Ed. Edmund Chateau took pictures by a whole bunch of state signs, man.
I
I have
remember we
a
went.
Staffordshire puppy and an Asian American pit bull, great dogs.
I heard of Staffordshire, but I can't visualize what they look like.
Does your melon walls ever try you cutes?
They gave me their boundaries. I know what not to do, so I wouldn't be ignorant. I wouldn't. They already showed me what not to do to them.
Paul Banks say you can't hear. Well, that's on you, bro. Everybody else can hear us.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry you can't hear us. Yeah, you don't be abusive with melon walls. You ever hear people getting bit and chewed up and killed by their dogs? Pit bulls, these
Pit
dogs.
bulls.
'Cause
Pit bulls like to get kids after a while. If a kid shake wrong or something or scare them,
well,
they'll
no,
get a kid.
kids stick their fingers in their ears. They pull their eyebrows. Kids are crazy. When I was a kid, I used to do dumb shit like that and get bit all the time. Kids push the envelope. That's why the adult got to be smart enough not to have them type of dogs around their kids, unless they
Uh,
get them when they
they, they,
puppies.
they said the Staffordshire, however you say the name, look like a
Yeah.
pit bull.
Oh, you should just say Spuds McKenzie then, right? They cost too much.
Shanika, where you at in the ATL? I'm gonna send everybody I know on motorcycles to see you. You gotta let them all hit. We gonna call it the Harley train.
Yeah, I got a 117 on my motorcycle. I'm about to get me an upgrade kit. I'm about to get me a Screaming Eagle 131 top end build on that thing.
Sound like Q's gonna beat them all there, Shanika. He gonna peel out on you when he pull up.
Yeah,
Spud is an American Terrier.
an American Terrier.
I
Okay,
have an
so he's basically a Spuds McKenzie is American Terrier. I thought he was that other word you said, Staffordshire Terrier.
Kiba says she got American Bully, 2XL, 165 pound, ask Peanut about Big Ace.
Oh yeah, those dogs right now are trending. Those in those calico looking French bulldogs.
Man, my thing is tripping. Okay, let me see. Good looking out, Kiba. Mac, do you have an interview with CJ Mack somewhere? Absolutely. I believe I got two with CJ Mack. One in LA and one in Vegas.
You got any prison interviews coming up?
Nah, I ain't got no interviews coming up. None this year, man. I don't plan on doing any. Supposed to go live with some faux trays and get the history of faux trade because some of the stuff that you and Kool-Aid tell me,
Yeah.
Sinbad say it's a little different. I don't know. So I'm gonna leave that to them. That's they said.
Oh yeah.
They just say that your buddy, what's his name? Black Johnny came from Compton, so he didn't start faux trade. And faux trade wasn't Avalon's at first. That came way later. And that's pretty much it. It's probably pretty much the only difference.
Yeah.
Oh, and Tim Nelson's name comes up, you know, different things about Tim Nelson. But that's about it. Nothing major, but when it's their history, they'll take some things more serious than others, I guess, just to keep their
Yeah,
history right.
and the good thing about it, they can hash it out. Because all it takes is for a group of them to get together and get to discussing and get the discussion going, and then they could get to the nuts and bolts, of it. I mean, look at us. We got our history down pat now.
Yep, you're right. Hey, Baby E said Crazy from Brim that was on with you and Cuse was a good interview. Rest in peace to him. That was good because him and Cuse could go way back. That's what I like about history. You could have two rivals and they can give you both sides. They're going to keep each other's stories straight.
Yeah,
And they didn't get along, but they ended up going to prison and, ran across each other, was cool. And then they could talk it out like grown men and go over the past.
Exactly.
I love that part. I don't know about a Munson part two. Munson is cool. We in good standing. Munson said, he would do me that favor, but like I keep telling y'all, I don't plan on going to LA no time soon at all. No time soon.
Whatever happened to that premiere Munson and them was doing at the Grown?
It came out. It came
Oh,
out. He took pictures in like a burgundy suit. He was fresh. He called
yeah.
me and asked me. I don't think he gonna tell nobody this, but I'm gonna tell y'all. He called me.
Okay.
He's like, Mac, what color should I wear to the premiere? I said, blue, Munson. What kind of question is that? And he said, I agree with you, Mac. I'm telling
Yeah.
everybody I should wear blue. And then he busts out in burgundy.
Yeah. Munson was a sharp dresser anyway. Shit.
Man, he dressed fresh, man.
Yeah.
God
That's
is
cool.
King said, who's your favorite interview in Cutes? Wait, who's your favorite interview in Cutes and Mac? Oh, maybe he's saying, what's our favorite interview? Yeah. He said, what's Mac interview? Okay, what Mac interview is your favorite interview, Cutes?
I enjoyed when he interviewed Stone. I enjoy when he interviewed Munson. I like when he interviewed Baba Louie. I like Pookie. It's a lot. That's a lot of them I like. You know, I
Robert
like
Rich said, Cutes is my best friend.
for sure. That's what's up.
Cutes, how did you end up in San Diego, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, when I made parole, when I was in Donovan for over 27 years, I made a lot of connections out here. You know, with employment, you know, residents. So my relationships were stronger out here financially than they would have been in Los Angeles. But if I would have went back to Los Angeles, then I don't know how I would have been received, you know, going back into Los Angeles. Because when I left Los Angeles, you know, people don't think you could change. You know, I'm talking about authority, you know, so I don't know if they would have just wanted to hurry and throw me back in for minor infractions. So I just wanted to give myself a fresh start in a new environment where I wasn't known, you know, as shotgun.
Cute. I'm gonna read a couple statements.
Yeah.
Sinbad from Fortray said, "Let the homie know that OG Vertus Swan cleared a lot of false rumors about Fortray and Avalon."
All
And,
right.
and
Then
702 said, Miss 702 said, "I will babysit your dogs, but they're gonna become super spoiled and no good when you come to pick them up because she loves dogs."
oh, that's cool.
Last one. Baby E said, "Ask Cutes. I'm 46. I'm still hitting 315. Is it good to still lift heavy at my age? I'm addicted to lifting iron."
You can live heavy if you're not smashing it down into your sternum. If you got to bounce it off of you like that, then you should lighten up a little. But if you still got that power, just because you got a sports car don't mean you always gotta, you know, jump in it and put the, you know, accelerator to the metal. No, you got it. Hit that heavy iron maybe once a week. But in the meantime, when you work out, just get some sets in. You'll maintain your strength. So yeah, you should continue to do it, but don't do it like you did when you were in your teens or in your 20s where you maxed out in every bench press, you know, workout.
I got a question for you, Cutes, and everybody in the comment section, you can give me your answer too.
Yeah.
Big TY said Monster Cody's story was the best. And I agree. But is it all right for me to keep going on and on about how good Monster Cody was and how great his interview was? Because I feel like I'm giving him too many flowers, and I don't want to feel like I'm brown nosing Monster. But Monster had a great story.
Yeah, because the more you listen to it, you really see, you know, he was real smart and he was authentic and everything, and we miss him. So you know, I don't know why I didn't mention it, but he I guess because we were there together, you know, and you know, Monster was like Monster, man. You know, it was awesome. I'm surprised more people didn't like his rap. That freestyle, man, if they could just put some real beats to it, That freestyle was hard, man.
Man, people still leaving comments on there saying he better than most rappers today.
Yeah, the rappers are jealous of Monster. The only one who was gonna really blow him up was was uh
Tupac.
was Tupac. He was really gonna get Monster.
Man, Monster kept tripping.
Yep, Monster was in his prime, man, of tripping.
Yeah, the homie Rob Smith said they didn't get a million hits by accident. Remember that
No,
story about you and Monster wanting to ride in the front seat? Yeah, Cuse was driving.
yeah, I remember
Monster,
that.
Monster
Shit was
Cody was
funny.
that guy, CIP to Monster Cody.
Yeah.
Monster was treacherous, wearing wig disguises during robberies, cutting off perms, wearing no shirt with leather coat and a shotgun. Monster was face.
And look how he matured, and he just started, wanting things to be different. He didn't want to live, the same way he lived. He evolved out of that, you know. And anybody could get swept away in drug addiction. You don't know. You could think you one way or you another, but Prince got swept away in his drug addiction, and he was always rich and always had on stuff. Michael Jackson got swept up in his drug addiction. You get, Janet Chaplin got swept up in hers. You could just look at all the, famous people who got swept up in their drug addiction. We no different than them. We just poor. Anybody could get swept up in a drug addiction.
Do you still talk to Kerwin?
Yeah, I just talked to Kerwin earlier this week. We talked Wednesday.
Next time, tell him I send my regards.
For sure.
I know he wanted to hook up and have lunch and show me his bike, but
He told me he's out there with you. Give me 1 second.
yeah, our lines of communication fell apart.
I told Kerwin to sell me his motorcycle. He got a Harley Davidson. He says, "No, I don't want to sell it. I'm going to ride it." I said, "All right." I said, "Cool." I talked to Joker. He's doing good. Joker be going back up into the institutions, talking to the inmates
Damn, how he pull that off?
because he's authentic.
That
And,
was
and
quick.
just like Rockhead, he be going into institutions talking to the kids. And
Yeah,
Regnut's from San Diego Brims, you know, uh, and he goes up in the institutions too.
Baby E said, imagine the dude you've been at war with later. He sat down and did an interview with y'all. That was history in itself. Absolutely, it was history. It definitely
Yeah.
was. I remember, it was a funny story though. Q's down there in San Diego. Q just calls me up one night because that's how Q is. Q's like, Kev, what's up? I'm like, shit, just got off the phone with Monster. Yeah, where's he at? I said, he's out there in the valley. I'm interviewing him. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Q didn't hesitate or nothing. Q said, I'm on my way. Yeah, come on in,
Yeah.
man. Pop up on Monster. And that was an epic day, man. Baby
That's
S.
when I had that. That's when I had that cool ass Camry. That
Man,
Camry would
yeah,
run, man.
yeah. As a homage to when the A-Trays and 60 used to be cool, we all have regrets in life. Sinbad said, man, we need to keep telling our truths and quit dancing around the truth. Let me see exactly what he said. He said, as children of ghettos, we need to open our minds to the truth and stop dancing false rumors. But see, that's the thing, Sinbad. Me and you talk all the time. You always call me and try to make everything straight. But that's the whole thing with us all communicating together and talking history is to just fill in the blanks and get it right. That's why one of my spills is always trying to get as close to the truth as possible because we're not going to always get the truth. Even when you get the truth, two people might disagree on the truth because they see things different.
Yeah.
Okay, what's up, bro? OG Cutes, what's up, big bro? Salute. Snoopy Eats 408.
For sure. Righteous brother.
Man, yeah, OG Cutes, man. Monster and Rockhead, that was an epic day, man. If they could have heard the behind the scenes talk, I think I could sell that for some paper.
Yeah.
I cut the camera off when it got juicy. I'm like, hold up, we don't want this out there like that.
So what Rockhead's doing now? What he been doing? I ain't heard from him in a while.
He still every Monday they cut all his hours and stuff.
Okay.
Jim Brown's wife ain't handling it like Jim Brown did, so
Yeah.
Rockhead you could kind of say been demoted a little bit. So he just do Mondays inside the system.
Okay.
And he's doing Uber for extra money for when he be traveling and stuff.
Yeah.
They help him enjoy his trip a lot better.
That's right.
Oh, I love Big Mom. I mentioned, I know tonight what I said about Monster Cody, but I mentioned about 2 weeks ago that I have the right to give Mumpy all the props because not only is he from my set and he's my big homie, but we spent time in the joint together. So that little time we did in the pen together mean a lot, man. I really got to know the homie. And
Mumpy was when I got to Folsom, Mumpy was already there.
Yeah, because y'all went the same year.
Yeah, in 80. We got there. Mumpy, Kool-Aid, Wally Gator. It was so many of us. We had a car. And that was the Folsom C car. We were all there, man. We were the first ones to come on the main line and tie it up. That was it, man. We were there, man. Chilling, all living in one building. It was like, man, it was the most miserable existence. But we made each other, feel, a little comfort.
No, I didn't run across Cartoon in jail or prison, but I used to see Cartoon's name hit up on the walls all the time down Avalon and around South Park area. That store over there in the parking lot and across the street. I used to see Cartoon name on the wall, but I had never met Cartoon until to the YouTube stuff. Kim Mac asked Cuse how much was Big Money mentioned.
Big Money could actually hit 500 and some change. The strongest people on the main line at Old Folsom and New Folsom, when they opened up New Folsom, was Big Money was number one. 118 Capone was number two. Had a Big Bobo. I want to say Bobo was from Harlem, but some people say, nah, Bobo was West Boulevard. So he was like number three. He had a brother that was strong too in San Quentin, but his name kind of evades me right now. But he was pretty strong too. These dudes were so strong, man, that it was unbelievable. It was like you would be like, man, how could somebody lift that much weight? You see all them 45 plates just stacked up on each other. They look like big old, like they put slick tires on each side of the bar. But all of those were added up to 45s, 45s, 45s. It was all the way to 500 pounds. And they was hitting that shit.
Yeah, Crystal, Monster has some priceless fucking stories.
Yeah,
He had eating the founder's egg, singing Zoom. Him and Cuse, he snitched on Cuse accidentally. He said him and Cuse used to steal weights and stack the weights.
It was funny how he did it. And then it was like he could get me in trouble, but I'm not going to get in trouble, Monster.
Right.
Could have went on and kept going. I said, well, that's just how it is.
Man, that was funny though. See, them be the best stories that you hadn't heard before, and a dude go ahead and tell them. But Monster had lots of stories. The shotgun with Mumpy at the party.
Yeah.
And then, see, I don't think I ever told you, Cuse, but when he said he was accused of shooting or shooting at Odie Shaw, Man, I got about 5 phone calls. Man, Monster lying. Why you let Monster lie? And then Baby S-Mac looked up the newspaper articles, and I had to hit them all back. Like, if you don't know what you're talking about, don't call me and tell me somebody lying just because you didn't know about it.
Yeah.
Monster really got arrested for that. So he wasn't lying. But
No,
I don't know why us as human beings always think we know everything about everybody.
They just couldn't believe he was telling the truth when he's talking.
Yeah. I watched Monster interview like 4 times and catch something I meant. That's what I said about Monster 2 weeks ago. I said Monster's interview and AC's interview. If you watch those interviews over and over, you'll gain something new every time you watch them.
Yeah, because you can hear you can hear AC better. Like I understand AC when he's talking, but if you want to get to hear him, you got to keep listening, and then you will actually hear his whole phrases and his words clearer. Then you can get more out of it like that too.
Yeah, ain't no doubt, Casey. He said, Cutes, you were Monster's big brother. He respected you a lot.
Yeah, I respected him too.
I like when he said Cutes and them fall in the party. I forgot what he said, but he said something about y'all fall up in the party.
Yeah, we started putting out the zip guns and all kind of shit. Monster was cool, man. Sometimes you don't even know who's looking at you or what people are thinking. You don't know what influence you make on other people. That's why it's important to make a good influence and not a negative influence.
Yeah, real talk.
Because people are following your footsteps and do the negative. It's not what you say, it's what you're doing.
Yeah. Damn, I don't know. And that song.
Friday night, man. This is the
Yeah,
time I would go out, right around 9 or 10.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, I would get ready to go up to the Blueberry Hill or the Proud Bird, or I would go to the Carolina West, go up to Elliott Smith and Jones, uh, the Pomona Chocolate City. Just get in the car and hit the freeway. Bahamas Mama, go down in the Bahamas Mama. Memory Lane, Maverick Flat.
All right, I don't know why it was low, y'all.
Yeah.
I don't know why it was low. I got everything turned up. All right, sorry, y'all. Oh, so y'all didn't hear Mrs. Jones too loud either, then? Huh? All right. Let me see. Let me make sure. Let me make sure.
It was like we couldn't hear it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why, but all
Mm,
right. Thanks for letting me know, though.
yeah.
I remember Monster saying he watched Cuse as a kid chasing the brims up the street with a shotgun. Tell me more.
We used to go back and forward.
He said something about he saw Cuse going around and around the corner. He didn't know what Cuse was doing. But thanks, Michelle, for letting me know it was low.
Yeah. Thanks, Michelle.
My uncles used to party at a place called Maverick's Flat.
There
Yeah,
you go.
that was on Crenshaw. Was Nipsey Baby Cadillac under Cowboy? Nah, he wasn't. Baby Cadillac is in prison serving a life sentence for murder.
Oh, sad to hear that.
Yeah. I asked Q, did he used to go out to San Bernardino?
Back in the day, I would go out to San Bernardino. I would go out to San Bernardino and go up to the YMCA and box in the boxing ring out there. And I would go to the Orange Show. Once a year they would have a fair and a rodeo. They had drag strip racing down there too. I'd go to Pomona, hang out at the fairground, watch the drag strip racing, the fair, different stuff. I go to the IE, Fontana, Rialto.
Yo, what the heck? Man, gangster.
I know why the songs wasn't coming in hard, kid.
Why?
Because you probably ain't got everything turned up, dialed in.
It looked like everything's turned up though, Cubes. I don't know what the problem is. I haven't
All right,
got
put in another song and let us hear it, and then we'll tell you.
because I think y'all didn't hear Mrs. Jones loud either, right?
Well, I came on after Mrs. Jones.
Nah, you was on when you first came
Oh
on.
no, I didn't hear it then.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong. Let's see.
Yeah.
I got
That's
everything
when,
turned up.
okay, so that's when you had on the headset, right?
Yeah.
Then your headset is blocking the music out because it's still on headset mode.
Let's see. Let's see what's going on.
It sounded like you had the headset on still. It sounded like we was listening to the headset.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So that means the Bluetooth wasn't going through.
Yeah.
Do you hear that?
Far away. Man, they still got the supernatural car club. We don't hear anything, Kel.
Still couldn't hear it, huh?
No,
All right. Yeah,
but we hear you clear. Your speaker for you is righteous.
that's crazy, man. Blue saying someone. Bluetooth is on.
I like your new intro video you got up before you come on. Whoever did that is you. Who made that for you?
Oh, I had it for a while. I just hadn't used it.
Oh yeah, that's fire.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to my music. Maybe this mixer's cheap or old or something. I don't know.
Hmm. It's all right.
Say it's connected.
Hey man, it's this dude, right? So I go down this street. I took this back street, and I said, "Damn, there go one old Cadillac, and there go another Cadillac." So I counted 5 old Cadillacs, right?
Uh,
I said, "Damn, there's some badass Cadillacs." So then I saw my favorite Cadillac, a '71 Eldorado. He got like 64, 60, 62. He's got all of these clean ass Cadillacs, right, parked everywhere. So I said, damn, I wish I could see who owns those Cadillacs. So I went down the street again. Then there was this dude out there, and I put up on him, and I said, "Hey, bro, what's up?" He's a Caucasian. So he said, "Oh, it ain't nothing, man." I said, "Those your clean ass Cadillacs?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Damn." He said, "Which one you digging?" And I said, "The gold Eldorado right there." He said, "Yeah, I'm trying to sell them all." And I said, "Wow, man, how much you want to sell the Eldorado for?" He said, "I'll give it to you for 5,000 right now." I said, "Damn, man, that's a good ass deal." So I'm contemplating, should I get it? But it's so long and cool. It's like, I mean, you guys just got to look up what a 71 looks like. The back window's creased. You know how you crease your pants? The car is full of creases. The back window got a crease in it. The middle of the front hood got a crease in it. The wheel wells got creases in them. The back trunk line got a crease in it. The car has actually been ironed. That's how it looks. It looks like you get your favorite pair of Levi's or khakis and you starch them and you put a heavy crease on them. That's how that Cadillac looked to me.
hmm.
So it would be only right if I get it. That sounded like you were trying to play Mrs. Jones.
All right, I'll give up.
You
Wait,
give up?
somebody said play it. Did you hear it, Q?
No, what's that?
Oh, somebody said play it. I don't know.
Play
Oh,
what?
I don't know what's going on, man. They said
Oh,
that was better. All right, let me try one more time. Let
oh
me
yeah, they
know
probably get. They could probably hear it, Kev, but I'm just ain't hearing it.
okay. Well, if you could hear me, you should hear it.
Well, I didn't hear the song that the homie made for me. I didn't hear that. Billy Paul, 300. What was that? 350 degrees of Billy Paul. That song there's gonna always sound cool, man. Hey kid,
Yeah.
why is everybody mad at Snoop Dogg?
I guess because they feel like Snoop Dogg's supposed to stay poor like us and broke and not venture out and have friends and deal with people in his income bracket.
Yeah.
But I say this though, Snoop messed up by talking about calling people Uncle Toms and sellouts, and they should never do this, and then he turns around and does it. So he contradicted himself pretty horribly on that. But other
Oh,
than
that's
that,
not that wasn't one of those that wasn't one of those made up videos. That was really him.
no, that was real. Yeah,
Oh, that's crazy. I thought that was one of those. What do they call that when you make the picture come alive and walk?
yeah, no, that's him. But his friend is the guy that owns the crypto. And
Yeah.
he's friends with Donald Trump. So you're referring to AI.
Oh yeah. I thought that was an AI stunt.
Nah, he did it. He made a
Oh, so it ain't no conspiracy to make people not like him no more. He really put his foot in his own mouth then.
yeah, he put his own foot in his mouth.
Okay, I got a story. Can you do some of you guys should remember apartheid. Anyway, the apartheid establishment in South Africa, you know, they had Mandela, locked away. So Mandela, he finally got out. He was locked away for like 27 years. And then he finally got out, and then he became the president. Apartheid was, taken apart, dismantled. I believe the president of apartheid was a guy named Botha. And anyway, they were awful. They treated blacks very bad, with assassinations, you know, wrongful incarcerations, property grabbing and everything. So they had apartheid. They made, their equivalent to like a Las Vegas. They made a red light district where entertainers would come, and sing to their establishment so they could go out and feel good on the weekend. So every now and then someone, would go do it, and you get looked upon real bad for doing that because it was basically supposed to be boycotted by the artists and everybody. Why go entertain for them, and they treating black people so poorly, in their own, own land. So I had this singer that I was digging when I was young named Mila Jackson, and she could really sing about relationships and everything. And then she finally one day went there to entertain those bad people. And when she did that, her career was over. I didn't even like listening to her music no more after that. I
Yeah.
mean, once you get educated on, oppression and who's behind it, then you figure out these people are going to entertain those people. That kind of throws a monkey wrench in your career and in your fan base. Because
Yeah. Yeah,
okay,
absolutely.
his Snoop Dogg, his brand was supposed to be like Crip, and so everybody was like, oh man, we got one that made it, like Michael Christian, he was number 5 in Mr. Olympia, so it's like when someone rides up, from that low down bottom and they get, up. You can kind of live vicariously through their success. It makes you feel good, like Muhammad Ali or whatnot. It gives you, gives you a sense of pride. And then when they do something like that, it gives you like, come on, man.
Well, see, a lot of people think, or it could be coincidental that Snoop and Harry O friends, and so Donald Trump freed Harry O, and so it's favor for favor. What I said, if you didn't listen, if you take the time to open your ears or go do the research, Trump is friends with the guy that owns the crypto or runs the crypto. When Snoop reacted to the fans saying he's canceled, Snoop Dogg said out his own goddamn mouth, he said, this is still crypto. Go get you some crypto. He's trying to tell you in so many fucking words that he's buddies with crypto. He has an investment in crypto. Go buy some so he can make money off your dumb ass. He didn't say nothing about Harry O's my buddy. He let Harry O out. He didn't say nothing about that. He was speaking on crypto, period. So what I said holds true. If you don't know, just listen like I listen to y'all. Y'all tell me some shit and I'll be like, oh, I didn't know that. Now I'm telling you some shit. Just listen. Don't lean on your own understanding. Go watch his video. Go watch what Snoop said.
Yeah.
And look up Snoop's investments. It's in crypto. Go look. He got investment in crypto. He launched some shit. He endorsed Trump's cryptocurrency or the coin. Go look it up so you can educate yourself on it. So when somebody tell you, you don't start leaning on your own understanding. What's up, Sinbad? I don't know what it is, man. You in the dark. We can't hear you.
You can't hear me? How you
Yeah,
doing,
I hear you
Q?
now.
What's up, brother? Cut a light on in that.
One.
Cut a light on.
Hey, I got. Yeah,
Yeah,
what's
lean
going
up.
on?
Lean
Yeah,
forward like Sag do.
Oh, damn. I'll try.
You in your truck?
Now I'm in a Impala, Chevy Impala,
Okay.
2017. I'm just driving through Victorville and shit. I'm doing it in Ontario or something right now.
That's right.
Yeah. What's going on, brother? I see y'all talking about Harry O and Snoop and Trump, huh?
No, Kev was trying to explain something to one of the Mac heads, I guess, or one of the guests, and they didn't quite understand what he was saying, and he was just clarifying it. That's all. It's like when I was in the Fruit of Islam, he was making it plain.
Yeah.
My sister said cutes in the chat. She always she loved Crystal. See, Crystal's the first name. She loved Crystal.
That's
Me and
right,
my sister gonna fall out over Crystal. I can't stand Crystal. Crystal joked on me the other day so hard I had to laugh. Look, she agreeing with Crystal now. But anyway, my sister said, "What's up, cute? Have a good night."
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
Yeah. See, she be rubbernecking. She be watching. That's why I tell y'all, I don't really like my family watching, but sis, like, go on and do your thing. I don't give a damn what you talking about. I'ma watch. I don't be wanting my other family to be watching this shit. Crypto is scam. I like my money in my pocket. It's all good. I don't care about crypto one way or the other. But that's Snoop's investment, and he wants y'all to buy it so his pockets can get fatter. That's what that was about. So cute. What happened was he performed at an event that had something to do with President Trump's inauguration. But it wasn't so much about Trump as it was about him trying to get his money with the rich white folks.
Yeah, I know, but when I listened to that video that I thought was fake, and now I know that it's really him, kind of puts a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
I'm poor and he's rich, so I guess that's how some rich people roll.
Yeah,
But
of course.
I mean, I appreciated the fact that he went and saw took my brother when he was on death row in his last hours.
Yeah.
I can't throw that out with the bathwater, you know. I mean, he tried to get clemency, you know, with his he tried to use his celebrity in a good way then, you know, so yeah, I mean he's growing too, even though he's of his age now. I bet he might look back on it as a mistake. You know, I don't know where his heart is at. I don't know him, but I know that he got some good in him. I ain't gonna just hate him, you know, because he did what he did. But you just gotta really see what Trump is doing. He's
Yeah.
turning back, you know, to civil rights, and it's hurting a lot of people, and he's hurting a lot of
Absolutely.
immigrants. You know, just breaking
Absolutely.
families up. You gotta like really feel what people are feeling there in pain right now. You know,
Man,
so
in pain, people can't believe that Trump is pushing that DEI, and
yeah,
people don't understand what that means. And
yeah, they
you know,
ignorant.
what he's trying to do is keep Mexicans and blacks beneath whites. He don't want us to be having the same type of incomes as the
Yeah.
white people. I don't understand how black people don't see that. And
Well, some black people feel because they're millionaires and they don't have to be redlined because they can live in the suburbs now, you know, and buy that big house or and this and that they're not affected by what's going on. But yeah, you might not be affected by it, but people are that listen to you, your audience.
well,
We
your people are affected if you claim to be black, and if you're mad at Snoop Dogg, but you
yeah,
voted for Trump, you just as hypocritical as he is.
yeah.
But
So it's
uh,
weird.
but I try to tell everybody on here. I don't want to get off into the politics because people gonna
Right.
leave. But I try to tell everybody in here, a Republican in other states don't mean the same as a Republican in California or a Republican as a president of the United States.
Yeah.
But to each his own, man. Everybody voted for who they voted for, and if you go on Instagram or you go on X, it's a whole lot of Mexicans, a whole lot of Latinos that's pissed off right now, and they blaming the blacks because they saying blacks are not supporting them, blacks are not boisterous about what they doing to Mexicans. Motherfucker, you the same people that voted for Trump. Mexicans for Trump, Latinos for Trump. Don't start blaming the black man because y'all family getting deported. That's what y'all wanted. Y'all didn't believe it or y'all didn't give a damn. Y'all didn't pay attention to what the man was telling y'all what he was gonna do.
I know one thing, it's awful what he's doing. It's
Now
like
look, now let me address this real quick. All right, like you could feel how you feel. I ain't got no issue with how you feel. He says black people should have been had their shit together. Still blaming others. Listen to what the fuck I'm saying though. I'm saying the Mexicans are complaining now. I'm saying that Trump don't want black. Why the fuck we not gonna complain when Trump saying out his own mouth that DEI shit, he wants blacks not to have be diversified and have equality and inclusion, motherfucker. He's telling you he don't want black people to be on the level of white people. How is that complaining? That's the fucking truth and trying to awaken our people. See, the problem with white people and bougie black people, they don't want the average black man to be awakened. They don't want black men to have no fucking knowledge of self, no knowledge of what's going on in this world, and none of that shit. Y'all want us to be dumb and stupid and abide by how you want us to feel. You know what I'm saying? Bottom line, you can say what you want, Mr. Rich, as well. But I'm going to say what I say. We can disagree, right? You in my chat. I'm not in your chat. It's fine if we disagree. But keep talking about Trump, though. Snoop is investing in
hey,
crypto.
somebody's having bad reverb.
I think that's Sinbad because we didn't have it without Sinbad. See,
Yeah,
I put Sinbad on mute and we don't hear it.
yeah,
What's
But
yeah,
that?
because I can hear
but
reverb.
What's
but if
But
you
no, you right, Kev,
he said
because
Trump don't
if
mean
you
that.
know,
Okay,
if you
Trump don't
know,
mean it, but he's saying it in every press conference for the last week. Yeah, he don't mean it. You're right, he don't mean
no, he don't mean it.
Hey, Kev Mac.
it. Yeah. Wait,
I had
one more thing, Sinbad. Trey Matthews said the Hispanics that are getting deported couldn't vote though. I'm not saying the Hispanics that couldn't vote. I'm talking about the Hispanics that could vote that are on there complaining right now about what's going on. The writing was on the wall. We knew what was about to happen. We just don't never believe shit until it actually happens, bro. Like I said, I ain't complaining about who voted for who or what party y'all like and dislike. I don't care about that shit. I'm just telling y'all what's going on. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, he's just describing the situation. And if you were Hispanic or if you were Jamaican or if you were, from Haiti and they separating your family and sending them back, you would feel like them. You would have empathy for them. But you can't even muster up no empathy because you brought so much into, Trump's lie. But he told you right away what he was going to do. And you guys didn't believe it. So for those of you who voted for him, now your family members are being, put in on a plane and being flown up out of here. Your wives, your brothers, your cousins. You got to be mad at them, because this guy, he's straight, taking us back. He's going back in time. And he's making blacks and any person of color. He's talking about if you ain't qualified, you're not gonna get the job. Now, do you see all the guys he's qualifying? All the guys he put before us, Kennedy. Does he look qualified to you? Dude used to shoot hair around with his cousins.
To the Billy Paul, good looking out. What was you gonna
We don't
say,
want to get
man?
political.
Well, I have a friend that works at the Centennial High School, right? She
Mm-hmm.
say that uh, immigration, ISIS came up to the school, so the principal had locked the school down. Put locks on the gate or whatever. Then they asked this one lady where she was going that work at the school, and she said, "Shit, I'm going to find some bolt cutters to let them up in here." I said, "Damn, that's vicious, man." Yeah.
Hey man, like, and I'm gonna just say this again. Let me make it clear: whoever you like, whoever you voted for, that's cool. That's your business.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining about who you voted for, right? Or what policies you like and don't like. But Trump clearly said the last couple days that you motherfucker that helicopter airplane crash. He said basically what he was telling you was it was a white pilot up in there. I mean a black pilot up in there. And he's saying they not qualified. Blacks ain't qualified to be in those positions. No high ranking police officer or flying no aircrafts in the army, the military, that type of shit. And he also said, if you ain't seen the news in 2 days, he said, and I'm paraphrasing here, fuck those people that's handicapped in wheelchairs. You motherfuckers don't need a job. How about that? Now, why can't a paraplegic have a fucking job? Why can't? And then you want to cut government funding. So now you're basically saying, fuck you handicaps. You motherfuckers don't get government funding or a job. That's basically what he's telling y'all. Yeah, he will talk out the side of his neck, but right now he's trying to show you that he mean business.
I hate when people say he's just playing, he's just talking. He doesn't mean that. Okay.
Hell no, immigration is out of control in this country without a fucking question, without a doubt. It is. Ain't no doubt.
Well, wait till they immigrate. You didn't come here through no immigration. Your ancestors came here on a slave ship. So if you're speaking from a black, point of view, then you need to get closer to your roots. And if you're
Yeah.
speaking from a European point of view, you came over here and pillaged the village because the Indians, the Native Americans, were already here.
Oh, Kim. Oh, that's part of the problem. My sister said, no, maybe I need to turn my phone off and start it over. Okay. I think I fixed the sound
Mm-hmm.
on my thing. Because my sister wanted to know why the Cash App sound didn't go off. but apparently something's wrong with my sound on the phone. So I'm gonna reboot it, and then maybe I could put the music on. Yak
So
Williams,
you
I
guys,
answered the question
so
already.
Matt kids, you guys know about redlining and greenlining and
Ask
about
that question one more time, Yak, and you gotta go. We don't do spam up in here. You can
do
ask
what?
questions, but we don't do spam.
Spam.
Yeah, spam is when you continuously add the same thing over and over to mess up the chat.
No, we authentic. We not trying to create a stunt, a skit. We're talking about what we feel and what you guys are discussing. We want everybody to be interested in the topic. We don't want to just go off on a tangent.
Yeah.
It all started out with Snoop Dogg.
But people need to know these things, at least if they're gonna speak on them, know something about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I answered
Yeah.
this question already, so it don't make sense to keep answering the same question over and over.
Shoot one my way, Kev.
Shoot, what a question?
Yeah,
Uh, I got a question for you.
yeah.
This is a serious question. Do you think sleepy Joe Biden or goofy ass Kamala Harris would be having a better presidency right now?
No, because they didn't do much for us. See, you got to realize this, man. The We're hurting in the grocery store. We hurting on our wages. We hurting on our loans. We hurting on our housing. We're hurting in these areas. None of that's gonna ever change. No one's doing nothing about that. No one's making. No one. I mean, you could describe, what happened. How did the ghetto come about? And then when Johnson came about, he broke the law. No more discrimination. Fair housing, fair this, fair that. And then soon as the black people started moving in the suburbs, or in what was a suburb, the white people took white flight from that and left out of there because they said the property values are going down. And once
Well,
the property value is going down, now you got all these big ass houses and you just got a big ghetto.
yeah,
Because once they leave, then the businesses leave, and no more money's coming in there. The unemployment starts rising, and then it just deteriorates. Nothing's there. The kids are out in the street. Delinquency picks up. Fathers ain't feeling no pride because they can't work. Everything was created by design.
now,
Then all the
oh,
white people move again. Then they create another area where they can live. They get more loans from the bank. The bank helps them build their community. And then they don't invest in the poor community because they
that's
already, is a
cute.
risk.
That's what I was trying to talk about yesterday, but the brothers overtalked me. They outruled me. They said we could get the same money and same loans that they get. So
That's not true.
that's what I said, but I let them have that argument.
Yeah.
Hut said you just go to the bank, get $20,000 loan, and put $20,000 in the bank 6 days a week, and then you have 480,000. I'm trying to figure out, first of all, when and how are they gonna give me 20,000, and then when I'm gonna get 20,000 every day to put in the bank. I was totally lost with that. But
Well, that's the magic of thinking. You
but
gotta have your richness comes in your property, in your home, your land. If you don't own nothing and you ain't got no land and you ain't got no property, then you ain't got no wealth.
man, I had to use my house as collateral for any loan I ever got. Look,
That's what
Trump,
everybody do. Your
Trump
your your
trying to
home
cut
is
out
your wealth.
Trump's trying to cut out Black history from basic training curriculum while keeping up Confederate statues is racist. Elon is a white supremacist. Elon is Trump's guy. Now I'm glad Ann Odom did that because Ann Odom is correct. And if you do your homework on Eli, he was over there in South Africa doing apartheid. And so he has some background. He comes from that, he comes out that kit where black people couldn't be out at night and black people had to stay in a certain area. So that Nazi salute was real. They're trying to let you know, man, they all white supremacists. And these white guys can come in the chat all they want. All these black guys that want to be white, they can come in the chat all they want. Bottom line is, them dudes are white supremacists. You can deny. You can blame black people all you want. We have done some wrong things in life that kept us back, that held us back. And we still, to this day, are doing things to hold us back. But that don't take away from y'all having these white supremacy ideas. That don't take away from Trump's father being a Ku Klux Klansman. None of that. Y'all ain't saying nothing about him taking the black curriculum up out of schools. Y'all don't talk about them type of things. You know what I'm saying? So all y'all about is the white male privilege. Y'all don't give a damn what black people are saying, this, that, and the other. And check this out. I'm gonna just say this last thing. All of my life, black people complained about this government. Black people complained about the U.S. government being unfair and unjust. Am I lying? I know all you white people agree because you say we still crying. Now, your boy, Trump, is doing the same shit black people been doing for years, complaining about our U.S. government. But y'all don't see no fault in him. Y'all don't see him crying and complaining. Y'all don't see Trump sitting there telling y'all the same shit we were doing, but we just crying and complaining. This a man with $1 billion, or supposedly $1 billion, doing the same shit, saying the same shit we were saying. But it's crying when we do it, though. I don't understand you motherfuckers thinking, and I'm not going to try to understand it. And you have a right to think the way you think. But if you're a white supremacist, just say it. If you're for white supremacy, just say it. And then we won't have to go back and forth, argue, or debate about it.
For sure. Because the bottom line is at the end of the day, they got a two-tier world. You either white or you black, or someone of color. And here you are at the bottom of the barrel, and they trying to just keep you down there at the bottom of the barrel. Sad thing is, everybody can't take the pressure. They resort to drugs. They resort to criminal activity. They don't see a way out. A way out to overcome, the pressure that's being applied on them from, this unfairness. Now, being included. Now we already know what it feels like to be excluded. But once they pass laws that say, oh, now we're going to include you. Now we're going to give you a break and we're going to give you what everyone else is getting. But it's not everyone else. It's only a small percentage of people who's being affected by the pressure of the oppressors. It's not that many of us. You guys got the number. You guys are the ones who cut the pie. You the ones who make the loans. You the ones who collect the taxes. But you want to keep all of us over here in this little ghetto, and you want to move way over here. And then when they pass laws that we can come over there with you, then you guys move out again. The property value goes down, and then everything just starts all over again. So every time we take a step up, we take 2 steps back because you guys are always keeping us oppressed with all of your shenanigans. So you got Trump for the next 4 years. So he better do a lot because he's going to try to set us all the way back. And he's going to keep going and keep going. He just started out with the immigrants. Next, he's going to turn that on somebody else because that's the way it is. Now, it might turn on you or it might turn on your family. You don't know. So, but if you black and if you think you stay close to that and it's going to save you, it ain't going to save you. You're just being a hucklebuck.
All right, Ann Odom, have a good night, man. I feel the same way, but these my folks, these my people, man. And so I'm going to say what I say. But,
For sure.
Yeah, you're right. The white man has been more clever because the white man that went around the nation, went around the countries, went around the whole world stealing land and injecting people with sicknesses. You're right. White people are more clever. They tricked the Indians out their land. They tricked Mexico out their land. They tricked blacks out their land. You're right. You're right. The white man has been more clever. You're absolutely right. You also been more racist. Do you disagree?
Then the good white people, they want to try to make things right because they got a sense of empathy. They got a
Yeah.
sense of, they got a heart, and they know that it ain't right. And they're ashamed of the way that people like Trump thinks and acts. Those are the good white people. Those are the ones that I appreciate.
The people that you say you appreciate, the white people that you appreciate, is those that deal with other races on an everyday basis,
Yep.
not those that's hidden in some community or workforce full of their own kind. The same people with the thought process of them and things like that. So yeah, when I say white or them people, I don't mean all white people. I'm talking about the rich white people that's condoning the things that white supremacists do.
Yeah. Because they had white people that would march with us. You know, they had white people that, fought against, like in Paliato, up in Oakland, up there, Ladera, in Ladera, they made that suburb. And then they didn't want to, they said right on the rules, blacks can't live here. The bank's not going to give you the loan to rent a house here in the suburb. Then
Man,
it took white people to come out and say, no, this ain't right. You gotta let black people integrate here. We need to take this off the law. That was written into the law.
and you know what's funny, cutes, is like I can sit on this show 300 days out a year and talk about how ignorant we are.
Yeah.
I could talk about how stupid we are.
Yeah.
You'll never see a white person come and say, all y'all ain't ignorant. All y'all ain't stupid. You'll never see a white guy do that. But the time you start stereotyping white people, you always get those that say, who is we? Who is we? Who is we? Motherfucker, I'm talking about you if you got a response for it.
Yeah. Yeah, you throw some rocks and the window that breaks is the one that got hit.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
What up, Fitzgerald? We can't see you, bro.
I can see him a little.
Can't see
Please,
me?
they got a bright light. What's up, Fitzgerald?
What's up, Q's? How y'all feeling?
Okay,
Pretty
JC.
good, bro.
My bad, JC. My bad, JC.
You know what? This was a good conversation that y'all had kicked off for real though. When you talking about the perspective of the white man. The problem is with us as black people, we never sit down and we study our enemy. See, in the street we used to study you. How you go home, where you work at, how many times you been the block before you park your car. We used to study folks. We don't study white folks. Now, think about this, y'all. What Trump is trying to reestablish white supremacy in the country. Now, if you look at the state of the white man, number one, he got a negative birth rate. He wasted 30 and 40 to have children. A nigga have $2, he have 5 children.
Hey, true.
Right? Another thing about the white man, you have other groups in this country that have been oppressed by white males, and they have come to power. They come to social power, political power, and economic power. The gays have come to social power, economic power, and political power. The Mexicans have come to social, economic, and political power. So what the white man has done in this country, he has been reduced. He can't discriminate against you openly. He can't put no shit on his head, run around and hang no nigga when he get ready. He can't say the F word. He can't say the G word. He can't discriminate against women. That's why I tell black women all the time, get in your place, which is behind your man. You ain't got no problem with having getting rights from a man. When people in this country ask for rights, they ask for rights from one group of people. Those are white males. So what y'all gotta understand, what Trump is doing, he is restoring white male supremacy. Now, here go the trick. Now, the trick is we got to be smart and not fools. Some things that white males agree with, I agree with. I don't want no person that don't know if they're a girl or a boy going in the restroom with my daughter, right? But here go the kicker. The problem with the black man is we ain't sat in the cut and did no gangster shit. You know what the real gangster shit is, OGQ? The real gangster shit is like what you do, knowing how to work on 18-wheelers. The real gangster shit is knowing how to hunt, knowing how to fish, knowing how to have a guard. How we gonna protect ourselves if we ain't ready to go to war? That's the problem with black males in this country. So to all the black males on the chat, if you ain't got no toolbox, if you can't change brakes, if you can't fish, if you can't hunt, you unprepared. You can't protect your children. How many guns you got? The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said one thing. He said, do for self and accept your own and build a nation. That's what's wrong with us. We ain't ready to build no nation. We complain about what white folks doing with where our social, economic, and political infrastructures to protect our babies.
Yeah. Hey, time out, Fitzgerald. Sinbad, you up?
Yeah.
They say you keep closing your eyes.
Man, I am driving.
Wake your ass up. You can't close your eyes while you driving.
Yeah, they see me, huh? Yeah, I'm just listening. Bro, talking some real, though. He's spitting it. Yeah, I hear.
Pull over, Sinbad, if you feeling sleepy, man.
Yeah, just stand up and get some air and then get back in the car.
Y'all done woke me up now talking to me.
Pull over and get some fresh air, though, for real.
Yeah, I'm pulling through Azusa right now.
Just pull over, nigga, for like 2 minutes.
I don't want to think I'm flocking something up in this area.
Oh, shit.
Shit, you better pull over. When I would be in that 18-wheeler, I would pull over and take me a nap on the freeway.
Yeah, but people gonna make sure they get around at 18-wheeler.
Man,
but y'all go ahead, Kevin.
I pull over to the
I'm doing it right now. I'm getting off on the
side of the dirt on the road.
I'm getting off on the Azusa right now.
I'm gonna sit back in the comments and kick it though, bro.
No, Fist. No. What you talking about?
I like that your opinions on those things, man.
Yeah, he went in.
We need
people can relate. People could relate the truths, man.
We need these conversations.
Yeah, I'm from Alabama. I grew up with real racist white folks.
Hey, these are grown man conversations, and this is the time to have these conversations. This is the time. This is the time is to remember your past and look at this future. You know that's before us and this present, and realize that, hey man, you better come together. You better realize what's going on, and we need everyone to sort of stick together. If you got any melanin in your skin, stick together, man.
Yeah. I tell anybody all the time, what's the difference between Trump and every other president of the United States of America? Trump ain't got nothing on George Washington and Adams and all them. They own slaves. Huh?
That's right.
So, know what I'm saying? We don't expect the white folk to have compassion for Mexicans, compassion for anybody. Man, white folks, I'm telling you, Dr. John Henry Clark said this, and this is what I live by. He said, no social, economic, or political theory has ever come out of the mind of Europeans to make peace or solidarity with any black man in the world. In the world. Ain't nothing about they political policies humane. How you gonna give a man life without stealing candy? All this shit that they've been doing all the time. Why we think Trump different from the rest of them? What's the difference?
There ain't no difference, because even the Democrats, even if you look at Clinton, you look how many blacks he locked up with his policies. There's no difference. The difference is like they don't want to give a black man or the people of color, inner city poor people, lower economic people, the lower class that they created through their racist policies. They don't want to give them a hand up. And they say when they give them anything, they want to give them a handout. You start giving people a handout, you make them subservient. They don't want to build community within those communities. They just want to keep tearing them down. Because there's no employment there, man. I didn't see employment when I was growing up. Fathers were fathers were broken. There was no jobs. There was widespread poverty. When Ollie North brought all of that crack cocaine over here and got with those chemists to make it, they knew where they were going to drop it off at. They ran it down like hellish hell over South Central Los Angeles, over Baltimore, over all the ghettos across the 50 states. They made that stuff plentiful for people. They already tested it on rats and pigs. They knew if it could make a pig not want to eat slop and just starve to death from going to the tinker just to get a hit of that, this is going to be powerful once we introduce it to the street. So they
hey,
say,
I look at this. I look at this like the line being drawn between white folks. Okay, I'm gonna give a perfect example. Let's put it in layman's terms for us. You got some dudes might not have $5 in their pocket, but they ride for the set. They're gonna be on the block every day. They in the hood more than everybody. Then you got some dudes that got a dope sack. They said, hell, been a game bang. I'm finna give me some money. So them dudes came to a fork in the road. Is you for the hood or is you for yourself? See, that's what's going on between white men in this country. Let me give you a political spiel. Now think about this. You got all these white business owners and stuff that say that they down with Trump and they want to build a wall. They want to deport these people and all this stuff. But ain't these the same companies that use Mexican labor?
They exploit people like they exploit the slaves.
Right. Okay. But now you got some white males saying, well, I'm down with old po-ass Billy Bob and them, because they ain't got shit. They jobs being taken. So these white males choosing white male supremacy. And you got some white males choosing the almighty dollar. They going against Trump. But they don't want to deport no Mexican. They like cheap labor and not having to pay nobody insurance. So what we seeing right now in this country, we seeing a phenomenon, a split between white folks. This a battle between white folks. The Mexican just in between. He's just in the middle.
We was
in the middle at one time.
Right. We was in the middle 500 years ago. Now it's the Mexican turn because he sat by and watched us get our ass kicked. Right? He signed treaties with the United States government when they took us off our land in Mississippi, in Florida, in Alabama, and marched us to Oklahoma. We the natives of this land. The Mexican ain't no natives of this goddamn land. We the natives. But he got treaties, he got reservations, he got free taxes, casinos, and all this shit because he helped white folks fight us. See, black people really don't know their history, man. So now, only thing happening now is like Malcolm said, God damn it, this chicken's coming home to roost. That's what it is.
Yeah, but it's sad. It's sad because you got this upper class of black people who doesn't feel like they're gonna be affected by it.
You know,
right?
We got a lower class of black people that's trying to think like higher class, and they falling for it too.
Yeah.
Because really, it boils down to a lot of us really don't like what we look like and who we are. So they don't wanna flat out admit that. So they rather just agree with the white male supremacists.
Somebody got reverb.
That's Sinbad, man.
All right. Yeah, so we got a confusion or split amongst ourselves. If we could just agree on one thing, that we're being taken backwards. It's like when you described, when everything was going good in the Reconstruction, and we were able to get properties in Oklahoma. We were able to get properties here and there. And then they start burning those communities down, taking us back again. See, and now here we are. Everything was going a little bit better. Now we're being taken back again. Every time we try to take 2 steps forward and we think we're getting there to get a piece of this apple pie, then they just snatch the whole tray from up under us again. And then because there were a few blacks that snuck through the cracks and they become millionaires, highly successful doctors, nurses, whatever, they're not affected by it. So they're not going to get on board with us. They're not gonna feel what we're feeling. Like right now, that deportation stuff is wrong. It's not right. That shit's wrong. I don't care who's being deported. It ain't right. It's wrong.
I want, I
Yeah,
want,
I agree with you.
I want to add my 2 cents to a comment about, white people storm the Capitol. Black people don't never do nothing like that. Let me explain the difference. In our communities, we can't even gather peacefully in our community. That's called loitering. You know what I'm saying? We're being too loud. We're at risk. Somebody could pass by and shoot us. You know what I'm saying? So
we can't even return to our community because they once had a law that if they document you as a gang member, you can't go back to that community. You can't be with another gang member. You get violated immediately.
Hey, to the person who said that, I would say Huey P. Newton walked in the Capitol steps with guns. Dr. Matulu Shakur went to war with the United States government. I don't know what you talking about. Black folks don't do that.
But even still, like that was back then. In my lifetime, Fitz, on the West Coast, I can't speak for Alabama, but in California, particularly Los Angeles, we learned over the years, you bet not mess with white folks. You was gonna get way more time. You was gonna get pulled over for driving through white areas. You was they was gonna put petty crimes on you just for being outside of our area. And I'm gonna make it clear. That's why when I was young, we would try to go to Beverly Hills. We would go to these white communities and try to rob them and burglarize them, right? But we quickly learned, you go messing with them, you're going to get way more time than you stay in your own community and commit a crime.
Hey, get what? In Alabama, you kill a white man, you get life without. You kill a black man, you might do 25.
See what I'm saying?
That shit real. But I'm just saying, the white man set a precedent all around the world. Don't fuck with him. I tell everybody all the time. I said, when you look at the most hyper-aggressive person around the world, it's the white male. He don't rule with politics. He don't rule with sociality. He don't rule with chemical warfare. He rule with knowing if you play with me, I'm gonna drop some bombs on your ass.
Absolutely.
Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? He known for that. How the hell you give a man the Nobel Peace Prize that created the atomic bomb? And that's how you get out. Yeah. So I tell the Moors, the Muslims, everybody, you can know his law, you can know anything you want, but at the end of the day, he gonna put his foot up in your ass.
Ain't no question. So look, because a couple people like Fitzgerald and Righteous mentioned the Black Panther Party, but look, listen to what I'm trying to say though. We had some down blacks back then, but once again, we got deterred and they pumped fear in us. That's why all the LA Black Panther chapter and all them stopped. Why you think the Crips was birthed? Motherfuckers rather kill each other than stand up against white folks because we were facing death. They used to kill black people in cars back then if they seen you 4 deep in a car and they thought you was a Panther. You know what I'm saying? They J. Edgar Hoover, the whole get down with him. They started monitoring us and following us and assassinating us throughout America, man.
Yeah, my granddad killed a white man down in below Montgomery in the 60s, and he ran like 2 hours away. That's how technology wasn't that then. He ran like 2 hours away, and he lived the rest of his life on the run. He never got no license. He'll go get cars and other people's names, but he ended up he got with my grandma. They had 12 children, but yeah, he killed a white man in the late 50s or the early 60s.
But again, like Ron Moses said, the Black Panthers turning on each other. That shows there was a turning point. That's my whole point. That didn't happen in '69. That didn't happen before all these Black Panther chapters disappeared or the Crips and Bloods were born. That shit happened after.
Okay, let me ask you this question. Let me ask y'all this question. Yeah. If y'all think this shit popped off tomorrow, what y'all think black folks gonna do?
Nothing. You know what it's gonna take for us to do something?
Yeah.
Bag gonna have to get his homies. Q's gonna have to use his influence. Kelmac gonna have to talk to his homies. we gonna need different people that's influential or have connections in their turf just to get people to come to the table. And even at that point, everybody ain't gonna go. It's just like when your homie get killed. Like all of us that had a homie get killed, and instead of retaliating or full blown war, we sweep some of those murders up under the rug.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Absolutely.
You ain't lying. But you know what? I'm telling you something that is crazy. One thing I will give Trump credit for, just like Fred Hampton said, he said, you can't jail a revolution because you can't jail a revolutionary. He said, whenever the world is short of revolutionaries, the conditions that white folks create gonna make one. And I was tripping the last week, cause I'm sitting down with some niggas that snort powder, sell dope, don't work no damn well. And guess what these niggas were talking about?
What?
These niggas were talking about being free.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I set up in the trap with some niggas, and these niggas were talking about if this shit pop off, nigga, I want to be free. Fuck their job, fuck all that. I want to be free of this shit. I want to wake up and live off the land. Them niggas were talking about be getting free. You hear me?
Let me say this, Fitz. Casey said to your question, he said the majority of us are gonna kick some serious ass. Now, I disagree. Let me tell you why I disagree. I just gave a scenario where we sweep some deaths under the rug, but I'm gonna go deeper, right? So you got a lot of black dudes with a white woman and white children.
Right.
And some of their children don't even look like me. They look
right.
white.
Well, you smart. You hear me?
They look
You
white
smart,
like
man.
their parents. So they gonna love their white woman first and their white kids first.
Yeah, they can't deny their bloodline.
Nah, so they're not gonna ride. You also have blacks that continue to try to destroy other blacks right now. You think all of a sudden they're gonna come together and try to ride with the dudes that they've been trying to destroy the last 3 years on YouTube? Hell no.
Hey, get what? Think about this. You also got blacks in high places that get used by the government to calm us down when we get to tripping.
Absolutely.
They get sent out to do benefit concerts, have a toy drive. Y'all calm them niggas down.
Now I'm gonna roll with Rob Moses 1,000%. Some of us will fight, but many of us are gonna fold. You know, but regardless, however you feel, whatever race you are, whatever financial class you are in, this was a great discussion, a great conversation, and more of these need to be held in public so people can understand things they don't understand, and they can have a better opinion of some of the things that we're talking about nowadays, man.
This is a mature conversation. This is my plea to Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom, California, our governor, the great governor Gavin Newsom. I want you to start giving some clemency and some pardons to some of the brothers that have been in that, cell for over 30 years. I want you to start letting them go. 30 years. Let's start emptying our prisons out. Because, see, you're going to have to do this, Gavin Newsom, because if you don't do it, then there ain't going to be no room in there for, they're going to start sending us out of state to be locked up far away from our families. We ain't going to get no visits because our families can't cross state lines. So you got 33 prisons. You got all of these mass incarceration taking place. You got all these people who've been in there for over 30 plus years. Give all of those people clemency. Let them all go. Clear up the bed space in that area there. Then you could out Trump. We're trying to send us all across the states because we don't want to go way over there. We don't want to be in Wyoming. We don't want to be over in Kansas, some damn where, So just let all of the guys who've been locked up set a marker on the time period. 30 years is long enough for any crime. Start giving those people clemency. Let them up, clear up some space in the 33 prisons.
what,
That's
what,
the
what we gotta do, what we need to do as black people, man, is quit trying to put down other black people and demean other black people. Quit trying to move up on a pay scale or on a respected level by shitting on another black man.
Right.
It's just like when you call yourself a player, but you macking to the homie's girl and you doing nothing but player hate so you could get his girl. Like, that shit ain't cool. But what we need to do is uplift each other, respect each other, and listen to one another. And then we could get on one accord, and then you will start to see some unity. But the time we do something, we have a crip meet. Oh, them niggas was there for the meeting. Oh, them
There's a
niggas.
bad rebirth, kid.
Yeah, that's consent bag.
Hey, get what? Ain't no telling these dude could be ages. But listen, I'm gonna tell you something that changed my way of thinking. I was in the county jail, right? And this old school was, you know how when niggas go to jail, nigga have a come to God moment. They don't even got their motherfucking got me, right? So he read the Bible to me, and you know me, I done studied all type of stuff, so I really wasn't feeling that. So he came in on another level. He was telling me what changed his way of thinking. He said, dude had shot him, and he said he was in another block. He was hollering down the block to try to get his homies, telling him that the nigga that shot me down there. But he said, old boy was in a federal court tank. He was on a federal hold, but he had come back to the county jail. He said, dude was talking to him, hollering down the bar. Said, dude told him, said, I want to apologize to you. He said, I want to say this because this something been on my heart. He said, I don't want you to take this wrong. But he told him, he said, the dude told him, you don't qualify to be my enemy. He said, you don't own no land. You don't manufacture no coal, no oil. He said, you so dumb, you forgot how to make a railroad. You can't make a plane. You can't make a train. He said, somebody done fooled me and you, that me and you enemies. You ain't even got enough. You don't run nothing. You don't make a political policies. So how can you be my enemy? And every time my mind flash back to some blood shit or some gangster shit or nigga who you looking at, I think about that when that man tell me that in my mind. This dude don't do nothing in the world to control my living and my state of being. So why the fuck am I mad at my brother for?
Absolutely, man. But you know, like, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all, just cause y'all the Mac heads, right? And y'all listen for 2.5 hours. I started feeling like an outcast, and I felt like I was wasting too much time and energy with our people when everybody started hating on the meeting that I put together. You know, so I could have had my car been working well and I didn't get sick, I could have kept pressing the issue. I could have been in LA more often, continuing to push that issue. I thought the brothers in LA from the various sets, including my own, would be strong enough to keep the movement going without me. But I felt so bad because of all the backlash. You got Rick Rock making videos, you got Nina Boy making videos, and then you got all these people we never heard of and we know chiming in and sharing their opinions. And I felt like it was too much energy, and more people was against me than with me. So I backed up out of that shit, man. And us black people, y'all gonna have to learn on your own, man. Because anytime we try to do good, there's people that try to make it seem like we doing bad. Sinbad pulled over. Can't you see him chewing gum or some shit?
I see him over there.
Yeah, I'm going through East LA right now.
Yeah, man. You know, the state of the situation right now is get sober. If you got a drug addiction, beat the battle from within. Start your war with yourself first. And once you conquer yourself, then you'll be ready to come on board. But first, you got to conquer yourself.
You lying.
Because some of you are hell bent on destroying yourself.
Yeah, I think we gotta go back to having discipline in our homes, man. We gotta go back to slamming the shit out your nephew and correcting his ass and telling your little relatives to get their shit together. We didn't lost the ability to control our community because we won't discipline our kids.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Right now, I'm saying a dude that helped raise me, his nephew shot my little relative. And man, this dude is family. So how do you children don't know each other? Because we failing our kids. I'm telling you, man, we can get our shit together. It just started with the dude that said they real men. For all of us just to stand on old school principles and values, man. Ain't nothing wrong with the old school way, man.
Right. You still there?
Yeah, I want to say something.
Go ahead.
Okay, it's like this, all right? When I was a little kid, I received a lot of whoopings. When I went to jail, I would get punished. At school, I would get punished with wood. So I don't like corporal punishment. I think it makes a kid go crazy. You know, I think it builds a lot of anger within a person. I think that I would have been served better if I was communicated with. It might seem square now, but I think that would have been, a better deterrent in me having a deterrent, you know.
Oh, Cuse is gone. You could go. One of y'all want to close? Sinbad or Fitz want to close?
Nah,
Y'all
brother,
still here?
bro, yeah, I'm still here. I'm just listening.
I'm
Shit,
finna
go ahead,
leave.
Sinbad. You know you make them speeches like Dr. King, nigga.
Nah, nah, you doing a great job, bro. I like to hear you speak. You real. You hitting on good points all the way around. Dudes need to hear.
No, Fitz is good because he's intelligent, but he also come from the South in Alabama where
Yeah.
he grew up differently from us as far as hearing and
Well,
seeing
well,
a lot of the
well,
racism.
yeah, well, yeah, but we all children of the South, man. My parents were Southerners. You know what I'm saying? So I feel them.
Well, all right. Cute, you want to leave? You want to leave us with a good one on our way out?
Yeah, I want to talk to the youngsters. I want to talk to the kids that are grade school. I want you guys to get up on Monday and participate, be active participants in your classroom. I want you to don't be the disruptive force in the learning process. I want you to listen to the teacher, try to learn the curriculum. I want you to apply yourself. Over the weekend, I want you to read the books that you take home. If you have it already in a computer, then I want you to look at the work. I want you to study. I want you to apply yourself. I want you to stop spending so much time doing foolishness. I want you to wake up and be more woke on all these issues. I want you to start acting more mature. For the young ladies, I want you to start respecting yourself and not put yourself out there, not going all the way at such a young age. Have you been molested or anything and you find yourself confused, then I want you to share your hurt with someone that's close to you that you could trust. I just want you to get off to a good start and never try to quiet your pain with drugs. And I just want you to pull it together because everything's going to come together, which I want you to be there when it comes together. Because, see, any president is only going to have 4 years. This is definitely not the end of the world. Your life and your journey in this world is just started. So I want you to see hope and things are going to change for the better just in time.
And if it is some youngsters listening, I apologize for my language. But y'all study your black history, man, and love your black brothers and sisters.
For sure.
All right, y'all, we out of here. Let's do this again soon, man. Good looking out,
All right,
Fitz,
brother.
bad.
All
Peace
right,
out.
hey,
Nigga,
Kev.
I'm finna go back live again. I'm finna kill this live and go live again.
All right.
All right, see y'all in a minute.
Hey, what you hitting on the next live?
I don't know, but this one went so long, I gotta kill it because
All right.
people ain't gonna want to watch no 3 hour
Okay.
live.
Okay. All right.
All right, y'all. Later.